Hi everybody and welcome to NSCA's Business Question Series. My name is Chris Peterson. I am the founder and president of Vector Firm. Vector Firm is a sales and marketing consulting and training business focused on system integration companies. We are also an NSCA MAC partner. So my question is, in-person cold calling a waste of time today? In short, no. However, the purpose of in-person cold calling has changed drastically from what it used to be. So I need you to walk with me here. I'm gonna take you on a little journey. We're gonna step back and look at prospecting on prospective new customers from a bit of a high level. And then we're gonna dive into how in-person cold calling can help you. So number one, our goal is to get in the door and to get an appointment before the shopping begins, right? You don't want to get that last minute phone call saying that they need a quote by tomorrow, and you know that they're simply comparing your price against their incumbent or maybe against two other competitors who they see some value in. We don't want that. We want to get in before that. Number two, we know that it's virtually impossible to do that today. Customers do their own research and they're kind of hesitant to see new salespeople. The only way we can be invited and to see a new prospective customer before they ask for proposals is if they see us as being better than the internet or maybe some artificial intelligence tools that they use as far as doing research. If they view us as somebody who can help them determine a solution better than the internet or any AI tools that they're using, then they will consider having an appointment with us. By better, what I mean is specific to their needs, specific to their site, to their facility, to them as individuals. So, conclusion is this. If we're going to get in the door before the shopping begins of a new prospective customer, we have to position ourselves as being more valuable during the research stage than the internet and in any artificial intelligence tools. So how do we do that? There are two ways. First, you're probably already doing this, doing online research, just understanding, going online, doing a search, understanding what's happening in that organization, in their industry, all that. But the way we take it to the next step, the way we really differentiate ourselves from everybody else is by understanding the details of that site. And the only way to do that, or the best way to do that, I should say, is by being there, by doing in-person cold calls, by walking around, by talking to people, by looking and observing the site, how people are utilizing the different AV tools, how people are getting access, where the cameras are, what's working, what's not working, how are visitors approached, all of that. You can't do that unless you're there, unless you're wandering around talking to people, asking them questions. Who are the decision makers? What's frustrating to them as employees? You can't do that unless you're there. So, is in-person cold calling a waste of time today? Absolutely not. However, the purpose you should have today for in-person cold calling is to gather very detailed, specific information about that site. And then you can utilize that information in different communication methods. So if you find out a certain thing about their access control system, you might be able to find an article that'll help them and send them the access control system article and say, hey, I noticed this last time I was out there. You might appreciate this article. I'd love to schedule some time with you to discuss it. Little by little by little, positioning yourself as an expert, not in AV or security or building controls, an expert on their industry and their site. So that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this part of NSCA's Business Question Series and hope to see you on a future one. Bye-bye.